So, last time we had done the written communication, sorry, oral communication. So, written communication, I have already started that. So here it is saying that in the man earlier history from China, the paper was developed. So obviously, and before the paper, people were writing on the leather scroll or palm leaves. And today, when we talk about written communication, it is limited to people who can read and write, who can write and read. Okay. So today, if I talk about written communication, written communication is only used for those people who can read and write. A person who don't know how to read, so that for that person, the written communication is not valuable. For this, one should know the alphabet. Okay, for this, if a person want to just imagine you know how to speak in Chinese language, but you don't know the written alphabet. So for this, you need to understand the alphabet, the script, the grammar of the language. For someone, if you want to write also, then you need to read it. For someone to write, for someone to write and say the language English, one should know the various parts of speech besides a good language or words or vocabulary. Writing invention of paper, later invention of then John Gutenberg, I have already explained. Newspaper and magazine. Okay. Journals slowly become popular, and such written matter help people in communicating ideas to a large number of people. Newspaper help people to inform what is happening. Okay. So in short, we can say that written communication is important for everyone. Nowadays, if you look to your surrounding, the written is the if you go on station, if you go on airport, if you go on restaurant, right? In terms of English, you know the English language, or in Hindi also it is written over there. So written communication is important, like oral communication. Some people are written communication is mostly used for a business purpose. If you go in the restaurant, they cannot say loudly, "Chana masala, this masala." No, they will write in the menu, and you need to look at, you need to understand, then you can do. Okay. Writing, unlike speech, involves thought. Correction, editing, or rewriting occurs in isolation. Okay. So when you are writing, the uh, unlike speech involves the thought. Correction, editing, rewriting occurs in isolation. That means for a writer, that means for a writer, it is an individual activity involving a lot of preparation and hard work, unlike speech, which is shared activity. So, writing activity, it is in isolation mode, like you are not sharing, you are alone in the private zone, and you are doing so much preparation, you are thinking about future, past, or everything, anything. Now, till now we have understood about the earliest, the people used to write in leather leaves, and when the paper was invented, people started using newspaper and magazine, and now you can see written communication is important. For written communication, you have to understand the language first. There are some advantages of written communication are there. Written communication gives words and thought permanence. Through it, whenever you see the written communication, it gives you the words and thought permanence. Knowledge and information become available to people. So knowledge and information is only available for those people who can read. Okay, it led to the spread of ideas. Obviously, the idea should be spread. The biggest disadvantage of written communication is that one is too literate to written communication. Obviously, the advantages is the written communication. Disadvantage, one is to understand the language, like Chinese language, Mandarin. We cannot read it because we don't know about it. So this is the disadvantage. Now the forms of written communication. Okay, what are the forms of written communication? Forms of written communication. Written communication has many forms. Okay, it varies from an intimate personal letter books to newspaper. Written communication in different types from a private writing a letter, from diary to the newspaper. All the forms have their own special features. Here, for example, letter. Letter is also one type of written communication. You are writing a letter to your school, college, love letter, anything. Circulars, okay. Then orders, then reports, forms and questionnaire. Questionnaire like in the college, survey, manuals, newsletter, newspaper, magazine, handbills, poster, books, bulletin boards. These are the types. For modern man, writing for modern man, if I talk about 2023, writing is inseparable too. Writing is very important nowadays also. It is, we cannot separate it. Even if we are totally digital, almost everything is written and preserved. Almost, if I talk about, everything is written and preserved. Writing has given man history, as all human activities and development are written down by people who write history. So writing is very important. Once you are writing today, then it will create a history for the historian. The World Wide Web and WW and Internet has given a new meaning and style to writing. Okay, WW has given a new meaning and different style to writing. However, unlike speech, written communication tend to be formal, difficult to follow. So apart from speech, like, you don't need to be formal, but here you have to be formal. The person interested in written communication has to be literate to receive message. Often writings are not very user friendly unless the writer is a good communicator. You may enjoy a story or a novel play, but may feel bored when you read essay and book interaction. So that's the main reason people are not able to read, because reading and writing, it's really a difficult job. Okay, you can enjoy a story, movie, but you cannot read a book because you don't know the language only. So that's the main reason people are not able to enjoy the books, reading books. Okay, so writing has given a man, very true. Paper and printing existed before written, no. Before that it was, that it's a false. Okay, no, false. Reducing into false. The WWF is true. Okay, D and first one is true and everything is false. Okay, now we will see the type of communications. Okay, types of communications. I'm stopping here because this topic will be done later. Okay.